This will be our last 3 videos of Car Crushers 1. Let's gonna be going into it with the LaFerrari, and will be time to do it like this. As before, we're gonna be getting away from this one. I could recommend that I just gonna be using for the LaFerrari. If you wanted to start for being a crusher, looks like we just absolutely smashed things down for just a little bit. But this car just absolutely did not roll so well. Looks like we need to open up for this one. If I jump out of the car, this car shakes instantly. Terrible mention as well. As we're gonna be jumping around for this vehicle, looks like it will be taking for 30 seconds to leave your LaFerrari vehicle. And let's open this thing. Now we're gonna be doing such as a little bit of one. He's on the giant crusher. Looks like the LaFerrari is gonna be going down. Smash her way. As she is almost under the side of this one. As you can see, for inside for this one, I almost going to lost my left arm or right arm for as well. As we never gonna be doing a little bit once. As we doing for such as very a lot of stuff, we have to delete this vehicle first before we spawn this one. Even the Lamborghini Murcielago could not absolutely handle the crush as well. Unfortunately, we need some kind of other things like this before, as the old things might able to end for something like else, as because some cars are just absolutely went things for a huge crush. But unfortunately, I can't able to leave your vehicle because it's absolutely gonna be necessary as well. Let's open up for the side crushers as well. It does not pretty seems to get on time for at this moment, and squash them down, including the engine, and squash it away. 236 million pounds or rubles, as we're gonna be finding somewhere out, still keeping using a LaFerrari for $7 million as well, as we're gonna be doing for a little bit for once. Let's head out for the giant crusher, shall we? As we're gonna be doing such as a little bit of stuff. And because this game discontinues and no longer supported, because this first Car Crushers game is no longer supported forever, and because of this, and like I say, that should move on to Car Crushers 2, which is the most popular that we never say for this one. So it looks like we're gonna be crushing one car, and we have destroyed everything as well, almost to $7 million. 243 million pounds in rubles. As we look at to spend for this one, as we came a little bit possible to this. As we were saying for this one, as for putting on for 7 million parts, we're gonna be getting away from this way, as we're gonna be doing for $7 million as well. Rekit might able to cost a lot, and I have only one player left before I might going to kill myself. This is what absolutely ruined everything for this one. Let's get down into the spike pit, because it looks like we're absolutely jumping out for this vehicle. At least we're gonna get down into the crusher control. Let's open gate, and let's see the LaFerrari goes murdering down for as well. Unfortunately, the LaFerrari could not able to reach into the bottom as well. It does not absolutely seems to get right to teleport, but delete this car instantly. So it looks like we need to try again. Since in this last video, we just crushed a Ferrari, fell down into the nature pit. We're gonna be doing this again, and let's fall down instantly for our very first compressions as well. As we can see, around for 10 million until we reach up into destination. Looks like this is the highest point, I guess we never say like this one. As we're gonna be doing for a much more pretty much ourselves. We have finally reached it to $250 million. Let's spawn the group car first. As before, we have to do for our last 2 times. We have absolutely made it to our last final videos of Old Car Crushers 1. This car is perfectly worked as we able to possible. But before, this is an articulated hypercar. Was the concept hypercar as well. Let's crush it instantly. As we seen this recently, that before we're at for a little bit for almost $270 million, and we have for today. Looks like we're heading on to this group vehicle. It's only possible But until we must reaching for only one destination for our last two parts before we might end for this video. Our last two ones will be might able to do so, except VIP. And because reaching up to millions and $1 billion as well, as we look onto this one, let's try the lasers. As we're gonna be doing for a little bit for articulated hypercar as well. As I'm just absolutely owning for some kind of a articulated hypercar as well, this requires to join a group. And because you're a skilled crusher, as you might crushing down for a little bit vehicle, it becomes VIP as well. As we're gonna be determined that we're gonna be doing such as very more and try to do whatever it is. It is absolutely great to be spawning against one opportunity. This costed for a little bit of a lot of $1 million. As we're set onto the top speed humor, which is absolutely pretty hard to do so. As we're gonna be doing a pretty much as well, we have to find a little bit quick until it won't be absolutely too late as well. And the next one is the roof lasers. Will be absolutely gonna be this one. I thrown my hypercar itself into absolutely look like this. Now this articulated hypercar looks like absolutely this. Such as the same as the Lamborghini Sion, or this is some kind of just a little bit for just one. As we're gonna be doing to jump away for itself. Well, I'm sorry, this is some kind of just a little bit late. Until we're reaching on to 3 million for $300 million and pounds. So, well, I'm not gonna be doing such as gonna be doing for our final hypercar. Looks like we're gonna be doing such as sharp lasers and took a long way down as well. Since we got 3 million for just a little bit for just once, this is about for $300 million, pounds, or even rubles as well. And looks like we have absolutely having a lot of this by using the articulated racing hypercar as well. As before we're gonna be end of this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, as we're gonna be doing for our one more. And unfortunately, let's do our high-speed crash test. I've almost forgot to jump out of my vehicle. Let's flip the vehicle 3 times. As looks like we're gonna be doing just a little bit of one time before we're gonna be end of this video. Looks like it's time to crush that vehicle as well. Let's jump out! And I just got killed myself for instantly right now. This is absolutely got to be ruined for this one. And it does not pretty work as well. And because I jump out of this vehicle, that directs me to target along with this one as well. So, if you'd like to enjoy for this video for that I just used for articulated hypercar, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And it looks like we have one down, we have one more to go, as we must reach up into $1 billion for today. Thanks for watching, and which will be Typical Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you guys all later.